Well, hi guys and welcome back to the channel. In this episode we're going to do one of the simplest maintenance jobs on a bike. Replacing the spark plug. Now, I know you've done it hundreds of times, but some guys haven't, so this is for the guys who haven't replaced spark plugs hundreds of times. This is their first time, so play the intro and then we'll get into it. Okay, right, back. I'll swing you guys round. Short lookers on. That's the bad boy we're going to replace. So first of all, pull the cap off and just stick it to one side. We can now get to that. Going to need a plug wrench, socket wrench, loosen it, and then you should be able to unscrew it. Sorry, my hand's in the way, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm unscrewing the plug. And these plugs have got quite a bit of thread on them. Can I use that hat? No, he's still in the way. Sorry guys, just gonna have to make do with seeing my hand for a while. Oh, how far do these screw in? Right, there we go. See if I can get a close up of that. It's actually not bad. It's not black, it's not sooty, and that's done 4,000 miles. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that any better up against the white? Yeah, sorry the bike is absolutely filthy, but we've had rain. Where have you gone? We have had rain for about 4 weeks. Just rain, rain, rain. So the bike's dirty, so apologies for that. Right, so there's the plug. It's nice and clean, it's not black, it's not sooty, so that tells me the mixture's fine. The air filter was fine until I replaced it the other day and made a right hash of it, but we did it, got there in the end. So there we go. Let's get the new plug. Actually, there's nothing wrong with that one. I will probably save that one and keep it as a spare. So there we go, one new plug. Now, this gap doesn't come preset. I don't care what they say, that does not come preset. So, like you set the gap on the tappets, that gap has got to be set. Now, if you do a Google search, it comes out at 0.9 millimeters. I do not have an 0.9 millimeter feeler gauge, but what I do have is I have a 10, 0.10, 0.15, 0.30, and the last one is 0.35. If you add all those up, if my maths is right, you get 90. So that should go in that gap, and it should slide in there easily with no, and there we go, it slides in there easily. I have set that, I've just tapped it at the back, because what you don't want to do, you don't want it to be like that, because then the gap is only set right on that end. You want that to be as level with the top of that electrode as possible. Because if you have it set like that, all you're doing is setting the gap right on this edge, and once that burns away, your gap's wrong. So try and keep this top leg as level as possible. I don't know if I can get that There we go. You can see that top leg is absolute. Well, it's as level as I can get it. Oh, and also, if you look on the plug packet, you'll see there does not look like that. Some plugs have a screw-on cap. If it comes with the screw-on cap, take it off, because this, what the plug goes into, will not take the screw-in cap. It's designed for that. It clips in like that, and you can hear it going in. Oh, now it's hard to get out. Right, so we've set the gap, we've got our new plug, and always screw these in by hand. Don't use a speeder or a any force whatsoever. The head is aluminium, it will not take any punishment whatsoever. Just screw it in until you can't screw it anymore, finger tight. Get your wrench. It was on undo, so it's now on do up. Now I'll swing you guys round so you can see. Right, so the wrench is on that, and all you want to do is just tighten that. Actually, there's quite a bit. Well, I've got resistance now. I'm going to do a quarter turn. That's it. I'm only going to do a quarter turn because at the bottom of the plug you have a washer, and this washer is flat. The one I've just put in there, which I should have shown you, was more donut shaped, and all you're doing is you're compressing that washer to make a gas tight seal. Now the plug's back in there, don't forget. Put the cap back on or it won't start. Yeah, I know, people have done it in the past. Replace the plug, oh, bike won't start. Mike, can you come and have a look at the bike? Bike won't start. Yeah, if you've got to put your HT lead back on, dipstick. There's the dipstick, by the way. Yeah, so job done. How you change the spark plug in a bike. Simple, isn't it? And don't forget, if you haven't got the right gap on your feeler gauges, I use 4 to get that gap. You might use 5, 6, depending on what it says to set on your bike. But thanks for watching. I know it's been a quick one, but sometimes the quick ones are the best. Okay, see you next time. Mike out. Bye.